What would you think if I told you that this sea might disappear from the coast of Tasmania? Tasmania's salmon industry has long been the region's pride and source of economic gains. But in the past few years, due to the farming pollution, the transparency of water quality in the offshore waters of Tasmania has decreased, and the salmon production has been reduced due to disease, and the income of fishermen has been directly impacted. What if we can change this situation? Today, we will show you how to mobilize the strengths of all stakeholders to promote a movement to achieve sustainable development of the salmon industry again. What is activation? It is when people not just understand a problem and care about it enough to take action to solve it. This can turn knowledge into common motivation and action. Activating stakeholders begins with empathy, a true understanding of what is driving them and what may be preventing them from moving forward.
Another system, it sounds expensive.
I know you're concerned, but what if this system can protect your fish and your future? That's what real activation looks like. It may be challenging, but we need to build trust through empathy and connecting innovation to people's daily lives. Before we take the next step, let's get to know the innovation of RAS.
Our goal is to reform Tasmanian salmon industry through a recycle aquaculture system, or RAS, which is a smarter, cleaner, and more transparent system. For fishermen, RAS reduces fish waste and fish mortality, which means that the average family's annual income has increased by thousands of dollars. This is not just a number. You see, John in the next village uses RAS. His son just helped him settle the account yesterday, and he earned extra money this year, enough to buy a new computer for his child. In addition, RAS allows us to monitor fish health, prevent disease, and protect the environment. RAS is an effective solution that closely connects all stakeholders. To make these initiatives work, we need to develop strategies to convince stakeholders to join and participate in these initiatives actively. In this case, our key stakeholder will be community, seafood industry, Tasmania, and environmental NGO. One of the effective way is through social movement. In social media, we will show how personalized storytelling helps to simplify scientific facts into more engaging and actionable acts by touching emotional points.
First of all, let's discuss how to persuade the Tasmania community to participate in the RAS programs. Please remember that understanding their strengths and influence also helps to prioritize participation strategies. They are currently taking an upside attitude and openly expressing concern, and we need to turn this attitude into support. So we use RAS to achieve a healthier Tasmania.
To be honest, I'm really sure that the fish farm can cause a lot of pollution and then damage the image of the beach. But I'm not really sure is it really good for Tassie.
Okay, let's start with social media. Do you know how to make it more intuitive?
Not sure. Maybe taking the photo of the before and after when it comes to the RAS.
Yeah, but not comprehensive. But how do you feel if you see the content like this?
Well, it actually represents us as the Tasmanian community, and that's what we want for the Tasmanian Sea look like.
Excellent. Such contact is effective because it showcases community benefits, such as safer and fresher seafood. Do you like recording? You can invite everyone who like recording to upload short videos of the beach cleaning and RAS field trip to Tasmania official social media accounts.
How should we do it?
Each week, the official channel will select and display some creative and influential submitted works and give them some rewards, such as money, flight trip tickets to the participants.
That's interesting. I think our community must be the most active.
By this, it helps translating RAS into relatable community stories and shape public perceptions.
Next, let's see how we can convince the salmon industry Tasmania to participate as well. According to our stakeholder commitment metrics, many of them currently show passive support. They're not against RAS, but they're not really championing it either. We enhance the pride of residents through storytelling and attract more RAS supporters.
I believe the successful cases will inspire you a lot. What do you think impress you the most? Well, the technology is amazing, but I think the business results are impress me the most. I'm really curious about how to reduce loss from disease and improve the production quality.
Exactly. Compared to this company, Don't Wear Digital Badge, what do you think about public recognition of this company that wear digital badge like this?
They will give more trust to company with badges.
Exactly. Strong credibility will convert to stronger market share. Excellent social media narrative is to transform silent support into open advocacy. I hope that when the story spreads, they can set a new industry benchmark. When enterprises release sustainable development results, other enterprises will join the discussion, which is how the peer activation mechanism works. Innovative stories should reflect people's value orientation. But our efforts go far beyond that. Enterprise continue to release relevant content. You can upload behind-the-scene video and add supplier and partner to reply to stories.
So it's like a chain reaction. One company pass it to another company and continue to pass it on.
Yes, exactly.
Our third stakeholder is environmental NGO, like the Tasmania Conservation Trust. We all know that organization has a high awareness of the current situation of the environment. They are very active in raising other awareness too, and have powerful influence in shaping public perception. Here, we are not trying to stop their voice, but shift their commitment from active opposition to neutral collaboration. One of the effective ways to do this is crafting specific storytelling of RES so that it aligns with their value of transparency, ecological balance, and community accountability. Hi, we love that your organization is quite vocal in raising awareness of the marine life in Tasmania.
Yes, that's our key activities here. You know the current situation is not really good. The sea is polluted and endangered aquaculture. How's RAS different from the previous initiatives?
Yes, I agree. As you have experienced other initiatives before, I won't ask you to accept this initiatives right away, but let me show you how tangible and impactful the RES is. Do you think data like this, transparent, traceable, and more visual, make a difference in how you perceive RES?
Yes, that definitely helps. We really value transparency. That's what's missing from the other aquaculture initiatives.
Exactly. We're not trying to promoting it. We're trying to open it up. As you can see, the effective narrative for NGO isn't about how advanced the technology, but rather about honesty, ethics, and shared responsibility. So in order to convince this stakeholder, it is essential to emphasize transparency and ecological monitoring as key message in social media. Yes, this is a good thing we start our social media initiatives, and then we can maintain the post and then keep it into the future.
Yes, you are more than happy to repost and include your information on our social media page so it can reach a bigger audience.
Perfect. We are trying to collaborating the posts, like educational post and impactful report, that we will provide the information.
That can be really impactful. We can give a clear picture of RS to our followers.
Exactly. When we collaborating together, the narrative we can build for the public is we stand together and then to protect the environment.
Based on our approach to 3 different stakeholders, why do you think crafting a good storytelling is an effective way to mobilize stakeholders into this RAS initiative? Firstly, we understand each stakeholder's interests and align it with our storytelling. With good storytelling, technical innovation transforms into shared purpose. Other than giving meaning to stakeholders, storytelling is engaging if it's consistent with their value and identity. So, we personalize the storytelling based on the stakeholders. In approaching the community in Tasmania, our narrative is around identity and sense of belonging. For seafood industry Tasmania, we highlight that RAS can help them to achieve business excellence. Lastly, NGO, we approach them by giving transparency and invite for a collaboration. This personalized approach allows them to see clear lines between their values and innovation's purpose. Remember, innovation is social before it's technical.